The story of Simon Peter, the fisherman who followed Jesus. A long time ago, in a town near a big lake called the Sea of Galilee, there lived a man named Simon. He was a fisherman. Every day, he would go out on his boat with his brother Andrew to catch fish. It was hard work, and sometimes they didn't catch anything at all. One day, while Simon was cleaning his fishing nets, a man named Jesus came by. A crowd of people had followed Jesus because they wanted to hear him teach. Jesus stepped into Simon's boat and asked Simon to push it out into the water so he could talk to the people from there. After Jesus finished teaching, he turned to Simon and said, "Let's go out into deeper water and catch some fish." Simon was tired. He had been fishing all night and hadn't caught anything. But he said, "Because you say so, I'll try again." So Simon threw his net into the water, just like Jesus said. And guess what? Suddenly, his net was so full of fish that it started breaking. He had to call for help from another boat. Simon was amazed. He realized that Jesus was very special. He fell to his knees and said, "I'm not good enough to be near you." But Jesus smiled and said, "Don't be afraid. From now on, you will fish for people." That meant Jesus wanted Simon to help tell people about God's love. Simon left his boat, his nets, and all the fish, and followed Jesus. From then on, he was called Peter, which means rock, because Jesus said Peter would be strong like a rock in leading others. Peter walks on water. One night, Jesus' friends were on a boat, and the wind was blowing hard. Suddenly, they saw Jesus walking on the water. The disciples were scared. They thought it was a ghost. But Jesus called out, "Don't be afraid. It's me." Peter said, "Lord, if it's really you, let me come to you on the water." Jesus said, "Come." Peter got out of the boat and started walking on the water too. But when he saw the wind and waves, he got scared and started to sink. He cried, "Lord, save me." Jesus reached out and caught him. Jesus said, "Why did you doubt?" Even though Peter got scared, Jesus still helped him. That's how much he loved him. Peter denies Jesus, and gets forgiven. Later, when Jesus was arrested, Peter was scared. Some people asked him, "Aren't you one of Jesus' friends?" But Peter said, "No, I don't know him." He said it 3 times. Then a rooster crowed, and Peter remembered Jesus had said he would deny him 3 times. Peter felt so sad and cried. But after Jesus rose from the dead, he forgave Peter. Jesus asked him 3 times, "Do you love me?" And Peter said, "Yes, Lord. You know I do." Jesus told Peter, "Then take care of my people." Jesus still loved Peter and gave him a very important job, helping lead the church and teaching others about God. What we can learn from Peter. Jesus calls all kinds of people, even fishermen. Even when we mess up, Jesus forgives us. When we trust Jesus, we can do amazing things. Jesus wants us to share his love with others.